One happy new year. I hope that Rosh Hashanah was beautiful for you and for your families, for your communities. For those of us who were able to be in person, what a blessing. For those of us who had access to community no matter where we were, how beautiful it is that we find each other in this universe where there are so many possible ways to find ourselves, to not find each other. It's gorgeous that we have found this new year and we are ready for it. So bless you with the strength. I bless you with the strength to go into this period of time with renewed vigor. For some of us, we're fasting. Today is called Tzom Gedalia. The day after Rosh Hashanah marks the loss, the assassination actually, of a governor of ancient Israel, whose name was Gedalia. And for all of us, we're in the day after Rosh Hashanah. So even though some of us say Shana Tova all the way through, Deborah sending love to Rehovot. What a gift to have you with us, for us to be in our homeland through you. So some of us are fasting, but all of us are in the day after Rosh Hashanah, and we shift from saying Shana Tova, even though we should always be saying it, to Gmar Chatima Tova. May the final seal of our name in the book of life be for blessing, be for life. This is the beginning of the 10 days of return, Aseret Yemei Tshuva. And I wanted to point to these 10 days more than I wanted to point to Rosh Hashanah and more than I point to Yom Kippur. Because Rosh Hashanah works. It marks the beginning of the universe's year. What's fascinating is that Rosh Hashanah isn't a particularly Jewish marking of time, even though we do so with Jewish language and Jewish liturgy. It is about Harat Olam, the birth of the world. So now we have the world, friends. The question about these 10 days is, who do I want to be in this world? How do I want to inhabit this world that was created for me? Rabbi Simcha Bunim of Psishcha, a famous Hasidic leader, famously had 2 scraps of paper, one in each of his pockets. And one said, Bishvili nivra ha'olam, for my sake was the world created. So friends, the world was created for you. Who do you want to be? Who are you? We had the sounds of shofar pull us apart and put us back together. And now we've got this world, this gorgeous, fragile, untested year for our universe. So, during these 10 days of return, who do you want to be in this world? How do you want to be in this world? We have a world. Now we've got 10 days to make some very big decisions. And based on those expectations that we set for ourselves, then we will go into Yom Kippur and say, all right, this is the work I've got to do. Didn't quite meet that mark. Now I want to. Now I can do it. Now I'm strong enough. Now the world is ready for me and I'm ready for the world. Because we have 2 slips of paper, one in each pocket, according to Rabbi Simcha Bunim. The first one says, Bishvili nivra olam, for my sake was the world created. The other says, Anochi afar ve'efer, I am dust and ash. I'm nothing. I'm so nothing. I'm so little. But friends, that little bit that I am, that's me. You know, you sit in a sanctuary full of so many people, or in the Zoom shul world, where there are an infinite numbers of zeros and ones that make up the platform for this community. I'm just this much. But I am this much. You are this much. And this is a lot. Look at this little bit and hear the words of Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel. Here we are, images of God, a fraction of God's infinite power at our disposal. A fraction of God's infinite power at our disposal. So I am but dust and ash. But for my sake was the world created. I'm supposed to do something here. During the time that I am given on this earth, I am supposed to be my full size and live up to my full potential and set expectations with hope and determination and faith and some self-love and some self-forgiveness. I have missed the mark in a whole bunch of ways, but I get to make a mark. The tension between these two slips of paper is something so important for us to consider. Do you really give yourself the gift of knowing that this world was created for you, waiting for you? God knew that this world couldn't exist without you. That's why you're here. What are you going to do while you're here? What am I going to do while I'm here? That's what these 10 days are full of. That's why we fast, to remember that each one of us is meant to be in this world. And when we fast on Yom Kippur, and we don't drink on Yom Kippur, and we don't anoint ourselves, and we're a little bit uncomfortable, and we don't share intimacy, we focus for a moment on who am I? What am I? During this limited time that I have, what will I do? Poets ask this question. What will you do with your one wild life? Asks Mary Oliver. So friends, Simcha Bunim of Psishcha, Mary Oliver, both of blessed memory, and you and me right here during these limited days that we are given. As Rabbi Cantor Risa said so beautifully just now, but because we each have a tiny spark of God, we are tiny specks in this huge world, but we are hugely important with big decisions. So beautifully said. Amen. That's who we are, you and me, tiny sparks of God in this world. So what are you going to do with this spark that you are? These 10 days we wonder. These are Aseret Yemei Teshuvah, the 10 days of return. I want to return to the spark of God that I am, that I probably knew best the instant that I was born, and work hard to remember every day of my life since. So, yes, we're just dust and ash. Yes, we're only this much. But this is a fraction of eternity, a fraction of infinity. There's great power in your soul, in my soul. And these are the days where we reflect on that. You and me, friends, each one of us, dust and ash. And for our sakes, the world was created. Sparks that are called to inhabit this world and give it light. Think about the gift that you are, friends. Each one of you, each one of us. And if you think I mean someone else, I don't. I mean you. You are a spark of the divine. So, how do you want to shine today and tomorrow and the day after that? Yes, on Yom Kippur, we will take time to realize that we haven't quite fulfilled every part of our calling. But we've been given a year, haven't we? We have been given a year. What are we going to do in this year? We are going to make sure that everybody gets signed in the book of life. We're going to make sure that that book stays open forever. We are going to crash through the gates of heaven because they never are truly locked. When we inhabit our full sizes, when we allow the spark within us that God placed there to shine so brightly, that's not exceeding our capacity, that is meeting it. Bless you, friends. May these 10 days of reflection find you proud of who you are. May it be a reminder that you are here to be a glimmering spark of hope for yourself and for others. May you be blessed, friends. May we all be blessed. Let's make these 10 days count. Here we go. Let's sing our way into a good day. La 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 la, la 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 la, today la 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 la, ay la la la, la 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 la, la la la, today la 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 la, ay la la la. day, friends. See you tomorrow.